Alright, time to get started on solving the case. You know who it is now? Well, he confessed. So easy. And then I guess we'll start the event. Where is he? Wait. Was it Luis? His name is Luis, right? Yeah. Let's see. Submit. Alright, perfect. New message, of course. That's it? Okay. There's something down here. I can't see it. Oh. Chief, I saw you submitted some first results. No, this is already done. How come I can't see her? Oh, now. Please come to my office so we can prepare our operation at the UF Museum. Yep. That will do. Map. Let's see. Where is she? Security. Very slow, everything. Oh, I'm right there. Okay. So I just have to go out here. And then up. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the old man we met in front of the Earth Museum, he's part of that thing. Just because he had the 3 stripes. Very suspicious. Oh, who are you? Chief, ready for some updates? Sure. The ethics committee invited you to the next monthly meeting. Chief William always declined these invitations because he wanted to keep the security separate from the judicial branch. You want to continue in his direction or change things up? What? What? I go. Can't hurt to hear what I talk about in his meetings, at least once. Tell him I'm coming. Will do. In other news, we received an anonymous report from the bio area earlier today. There's a shortage of painkillers at the hospital, and nobody seemed to know why. Could be mismanagement, could be foul play. We should probably look into it sooner or later. But for now, the captain wants you to talk to the suspect in a brick. Wait. Well, we did that already, but... pills? Like painkillers? She didn't tell us why they were apprehended. I'm sure you know. That probably wasn't an oversight. I can't tell you. I can't talk about it, sorry. I'm sure the captain will share more information soon. That's it for now. Let us know if we can help with the investigations. Was he silent? Like, is he part of that? Ooh. Oh, no! Can't move! Oh no. Okay. It was weird. I couldn't move for some seconds. Wait. Why is she not here? Oh, wait. I'm in the wrong room. I went to security instead of the chief office. Whoops. Well, but that was an interesting conversation. Alright, here we are. Alright. Chief, I saw you submitted your results. The origin of the paper will have to wait. We first need to focus on the meeting of the Arrival Day event that was mentioned in the letter. The Earth Museum just opened its doors, and the event is about to start. You suspect that the letter was addressed to Louise after all. Good work. We'll bug him and send him in once you give us the go-ahead. Now listen closely. There will be people around the museum dressed in a work attire as part of the event. One of them must be the contact mentioned in the letter. And we have to find out. Go to the event, have another look at everything we found out, and tell us who. As soon as you submitted your conclusion, we'll send a suspect to talk to them and get more information. Keep your distance from that point on. Okay. Sergeant Outage will be talking to you through all of it, but don't let people see your earpiece. Ooh, okay. So Outage knows about it? If you arouse suspicion, or if our suspect talks to the wrong person, we might lose our chance to find out who's behind all this. Understood, Captain. Ooh. Good luck. So we can mess up. That's not good. Okay, so let's go through it. We know that, let's go to the cases, that it was left in the activities room. So we know who's responsible for the activities room, who can go in there. Leona, Teacher Mariola. According to Devron. And the old man, right? Because he's responsible for the... this one. Baptiste. He's responsible for the Earth Museum. And the activities room is connected to the Earth Museum. And he has the 3 stripes. That's what we know. And we have to talk about freedom. I guess we can't do that because then they will know. Another hint can be found inside this very compartment. What? Wait, was there something down there? Wait, what's it here? Let me just go there real quick. Where am I? Oh, there. That's the prison? Yeah. Okay, I have to take the elevator down. Was there some kind of hint? I can't remember if there was anything worth. Server room. Here again. Oh. Antonio. Okay, let me see. Here. But there's nothing. Or is it in the evidence? Oh yeah, it was a a symbol. Yeah. So it's a woman. No. Sorry. It's a male. So we know it's a man. So everything still checks out. Why was I thinking that was a woman symbol? I'm sorry, I didn't think. Can't explain it otherwise. What's up there? Can I get there? But let's start our investigation. Earth Museum. Can I get there from down here, or do I have to go up? No, I can get up here. There it is. There's someone. Earth Museum plaque. Alright. You're standing by next door, Chief. I hope you can hear me alright over the music. Sure. We assume that the contact is one of the people in work attire. They prepared some kind of presentation. Let's try to make our move before it starts. Go over all the information you gather to find out which of the participants our suspect is supposed to talk to. You're not sure yet? Talk to them and see if that narrows it down somehow. Be careful not to blow your cover. They suspect we are onto them. They might no longer respond to the code work. Good luck, Chief. Once you submitted the file, we'll send the suspect in. You got the Stell. Infographic Euros. Stella! That's a nice surprise. I didn't expect to see you there. Oh, you know, thought it sounded interesting. That means a lot coming from an introvert like you. The event is about to start. It's all about how jobs on the Zephyr will be useful on Eurus D and how some will transform. Our presenters are dressed in their work attire already. Feel free to ask them anything you want. We also prepared this infograph right there with more information on the topic. We don't have time for this, Chief. Try to cut it short. I will. Check it out, I mean. Hope you have a good time. Happy arrival day. Happy arrival day. Okay. Let me look at the infograph. Maybe it's useful. Category 1 jobs like historians and artists contribute intangibly to social cohesion on the Zephyr and Eurus D, as they have since ancient times on Earth. Category 2 jobs, including engineers and programmers, revolve around software and hardware use, with some machines in the Zephyr's inner hull still waiting to prove their usefulness on a planetary surface. Category 3 jobs, such as doctors and reproductionists, are essential everywhere, but their focus will shift once planet size. So we are looking at the Category 1 job people. Camille? Who are you? Evening, Chief? Oh no, a new one? Sorry, I need to practice my speech right now. I'm very nervous. As a biologist, I do not only take care of... That's it. Okay. Aaron? Programmer Aaron, you're part of the event as well? Yeah, I volunteered to talk about some programming challenges that will face us once we approach, you know? The real arrival day. Well, not us. More like my future kid's future kid. But it's important that I have an understanding of it today. Won't technology change a fair bit over the next 100 years? It does all the time, but I keep up with Earth's yearly updates. Just recently started working on my way through some literature they sent us with this year's Arrival Day package. I see. It's nice that you're so passionate about it. Okay, he doesn't strike me as someone. Dear visitors, thank you so much for coming to the Earth Museum on this very special Arrival Day. Oh shit, they all have 3 stripes. We have invited important people from across the population to share insight into their jobs and the role they play in the mission. I hope it will fill you with the same pride and determination that my daughter felt when putting it all together. The presentation will begin shortly. In the meantime, feel free to chat and mingle with each other and our exciting volunteers. So it's not this person, because she's a woman. Chief, come to hear about medical challenges that awaits us on a new planet? You wouldn't believe the number of unexpected things that could wipe out us out. Oh god. Once we make contact with an entirely new ecosystem. We've never had an opportunity to build up an immunity to any of it. And conversely, we may just bring the next Black Death to USD animal and plant population. Oh, there are animals there. Isn't that motivating? Well, we don't get to see it anyway. Good evening, Historian Baptiste. Chief, I hope you're going to enjoy this little presentation we've put together for tonight. I briefly talked about us historians and our role in documenting the first step our species will ever take on an exoplanet. It's only a century away, which is basically tomorrow in the grand scheme of things. Let me read a little excerpt from my script. Oh, that's okay, thank you. I'll hear it all in a minute anyway. He doesn't have stripes. He does. Geraldo. Engineer Geraldo. No, that's an outfit I've never seen before. That's no surprise. I don't often have an opportunity to put it on. It's designed for the vacuum of space. I most often put it on in the outer hull, but I have engaged in some rare EVA as well. Due to my special training, I'm often referred to as an astronaut here on the ship. But to everybody back on Earth, we're all technically astronauts here. Wait. To be in a hall downstairs. No, everyone can get there, right? Ah. Hello? Fancy seeing you here, Chief. Aiton. I came to learn something about our future jobs. Well, human reproduction sounds interesting. We aren't very involved in the fun part, I'm sorry to say. But if you have any questions about concocting fetuses from two genetic donors and raising them in an artificial womb, being in space makes it a little harder, but not at all that much as long as we have artificial gravity. Okay, someone... But he wouldn't be able to go to the activities room, would he? Let's say... Let's give him first the infographic. I have nothing to say about that right now. What about the activities room? Oh, there it is. Ah. I don't know what will tick them off. I have to be careful here. So it's between those two. I still have to find out what would be... I mean, I could talk about the paper, but I think that's too much. Wait, what's on the plaque? Devron. And the history thing? Caretaker Devron as well. Aha. Zero-G and engineering specialist. I don't want to eat too much. What can you say about Baptiste? Ha! So I'm more inclined to think that it is Baptiste because he has access to the paper. So I think to not mess it up, I will talk to him, Geraldo, to get evidence that he was not the person. You know? Destroyed letter. Recycling times? No. Oh, he has nothing to say. What can I show him? That would make him talk. No, no, no. If I talk about paper leftovers, that's suspicious. The ones he knows? That's difficult. Should I try it out? Okay, I don't know. Ha ha ha. Oh, no. Maybe something he said beforehand? Well, he's not happy about his kids. So he's happy that he's not happy that he can't talk to his kids, right? That would mean he's not satisfied with something. But I don't know if he has access to the activities room. Huh. I really have to be careful here. Okay, so I have to talk to Baptiste, I guess. Or Devron. Oh, Chief. I don't know what to say about that. I think we already talked about it. What's the destroyed letter again? In a mysterious letter from a mysterious group, Louise was given another piece of instructions for the arrival day festivities at the Earth Museum. It said something like, your contact at the event works in a Category 2 profession. Oh, wait. Category 2. Category 2. Engineers. So it was the other one, it was not Baptiste. I'm sorry for mistrusting you. You were innocent in all of this. Oh, did I blow my cover then? No, he didn't want to talk about it, so... Okay, we know who it is. It is Geraldo. Where are you? There you are. Let's go. Submit. Report received. Looks like you've identified a possible contact. We'll send our suspect in to strike up a conversation. Step away to give them some privacy, but keep an eye for what? Sergeant, you're cutting out. Sergeant? What the? Everybody stay calm. I'm not calm. I'm sure it's just a... Whoa! Wait, something wrong with the ship? What? Where am I? Chief, good to have you back. How do you feel? Dr. Destina, my head hurts. What happened? The ring had a malfunction and you were flung into the wall like almost everyone. But you were lucky, no concussions or anything. What are you saying? Is the ship alright? I'm not sure. We're still waiting for an official statement from the captain. It was like the power suddenly went out and the whole ship rebooted. Uh-oh. What's the situation? How serious are people's injuries? We can barely keep up, to be honest. Many people were hurt, some are in critical condition. And... oh no, who died? Not everyone made it. Who? Mina Federico? Not Federico? Nadia Elias. Oh no. So Luis is still safe? Secretary Elias. I'm so sorry. We did what we could. Some people are still in critical condition and a few are missing. How long was I out? They brought you in about 8 hours ago. Whoa! I have to go to the bridge, talk to the captain. From a medical perspective, it would make sense if you... Nope. I don't have time to rest. I need to find out what happened.
As soon as I was back on my feet, I checked my PDA and found a message from the captain. She wanted me to come see her on the bridge. I decided to take the long way around the ring and assess the damage on my way.
Oh, I can't move. Like, I'm moving, but it's not me that's moving, you know. I wanted to talk to the people.
Were scattered everywhere. Some walls were covered in fresh dents and splattered liquids. A large chunk of the population had been injured. Once or twice I believed to catch someone glancing at me. I was ashamed that I hadn't been around to help everyone right after the incident. I wanted to say something to the people, but instead I lowered my head and picked up the pace. My sense of balance was off. I tripped and almost fell multiple times. Finally, I made it to the bridge and, to my relief, immediately spotted my sergeants and the captain in relatively good shape.
Okay, what's going on here, guys? Chief. Captain Talia, sergeants, what happened? We're still evaluating the situation. Something caused a power outage across the entire ship. This caused the ring to slow down and stop temporarily. It spun back upward in less than a minute, but the resulting force was massive. The ring, this ring. It left many injured and some dead. However, the ship itself does not seem to have sustained any critical damage. There are some issues, however. For one, the navigation system isn't back online yet. The navigators are working on it. Uh-oh. The major waterline was damaged, flooding the inner hull sections C and D. We've had to sit them off until the engineers report back. We don't know what caused the power outage. We need answers fast so I can address the population. I'm counting on you to find them, Chief. With all due respect, Captain, this sounds like a rather technical question. The engineers are working out the technical side of things. However, we cannot rule out foul play. Do you really think someone would? That's what I want you to find out. Sergeant Paul, you already collected some relevant information? Yes, Captain. There are 4 power nodes on the ship, 1 in each section of the inner hull. Chief, you have been granted clearance to enter these rooms. However, as the captain mentioned, inner hulls C and D are currently inaccessible. The ship-wide outage was actually a chain reaction originating at one of the 4 nodes. If we can find out which power node was the first to go, we are a lot closer to identifying the cause of the outage. Okay, got it. One more thing. According to our logs, a ship-wide alarm went off after the 2 first nodes failed. Maybe this can help us reconstruct the timeline. So what you're saying is, 2 nodes went out, then the alarm started, and lastly the other 2 nodes failed. Correct. But none of them went out at the exact same time. It all happened in quick succession. That's all we know so far. About our sting operation, it was cut short before the incident. There's no doubt that Engineer Lewis was exchanging these suspicious letters. He was interrogated again by the enforcers while you were incapacitated. Seems like he truly doesn't know anything relevant yet, as his first in-person contact was yet to take place. Placed him back in the brig for the time being. Now about the contact at the event. Seems that you were right about Engineer Geraldo. Yeah! He disappeared in the turmoil and hasn't resurfaced yet. Maybe he decided to go into hiding after seeing our presence at the Earth Museum. The enforcers are out looking for him. If there's nothing else, you should get to work now. And there's something, Captain. So sorry about Secretary Elias. He was a good man. Thank you. He was. Dismissed. She is losing people left and right. Wrong. I can't talk to them. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. Then I want to go to the right first. Just to see what's there. New evidence conference room. Nothing to hide here? Okay. Everything is a mess. Navigation room. Can't get in there. Okay, so we have to go to the... Actually, don't really know. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so power node B. I don't think I can get in there right now. Wasn't it? No, it was power cell C and... C and D. So I can get here. Let's start with A. Let's see. Okay, so... Just to get everything again. 4 power nodes. Each section of the inner hall. 1 in each section of the inner hall. After the first 2 nodes went out. Okay, so we have to find out which went out first. So which one was tampered with actually. Okay, let's see. Power node A. Oh god. This is a mess. Okay, nothing else. Alright, just this. Power node A lock. A large rod at the center of the power node room in the inner hull. The machine seems to be back up and running. There's a display on its side providing a readout of power node A's latest log. I've filed it separately. A display logging the activities of all power nodes leading up to the outage. The log says all power nodes running status okay. Malfunction detected. 1 power node off grid. 2 power nodes off grid. Alarm started. 3 power nodes off grid. Status critical. Shutting down. Okay, power A was the last one to shut down. Even though it's called A. I'm guessing it's one of the ones that is flooded, so we have to figure it out another way, not through the logs, because that would be too easy. But hopefully we can find something out in power node B. Oh! Aha! A lone broken PDA smeared with blood. I found it on the floor, so someone is injured. Somebody, well, many people are injured, actually. Somebody seems to have lost it in the power node room at the inner hull B. It's really banged up and there are traces of blood on it. Okay, let's see. Who are you? What? Tijan is the engineer responsible for power node B. Oh, we know that suddenly. Node B name display. A tiny display on the machine in power node B. This seems to be one of the manned power nodes. The display on the machine says responsible engineer Tijan. I have no idea if it currently does anything, as its screens are busted. However, I found a small display listing the personal charge that I filed separately. Okay, we have to talk to Tijan. Of course, it's not that easy. Tijan. Where are you? Oh, this is flooding, okay. Where can I find Tijan? Is that you? No, it's Isaac. Oh hey, did you say something? It's so loud in here. The recyclers are chewing through a lot of debris and broken stuff right now. They can do that? No, I didn't say any... What? Sorry, you have to speak up if you need anything. Hope you don't mind that I keep trying to stop this thing from overheating. Okay, Tijan is not here. What do you know about Tijan? Do you know where he is? Sorry, I don't know. Okay, he can't tell me anything because it's too loud. Why is he not here if he's responsible for the node? Tijan. Maybe he's in a medical bay. Server room? Everything alright here? Eric! Navigator Nolia, Engineer Eric. What are the two of you doing down here? Hey Chief, just trying to get to the bottom of a problem with the navigation. The system isn't letting us do any things we should be able to do. Why are you fixing it here? We hit a wall attempting to fix it up in the navigation room, so now we're trying to do something more fundamental down here. Quite complicated to explain, and it's a shot in the dark, honestly. Well, fingers crossed. Do you know where Tijan is? Do you know something about the broken PDA? No. Where the heck is Tijan? Program error and everything alright down here. The network area sustained minimum damage from the outage, so that's good. But our colleagues in the power nodes were both brought to the hospital. I couldn't reach either of them. Seems like they don't have access to their PDAs. I hope they'll recover very soon. Or they don't have access because one is broken. Everybody seemed to be really tight down here. We've all pulled each other out of various dangerous places by the legs at some point. I see. It tends to bond people. Is Tijan the one in the medical bay? Then we'll go there again. Ferret? Engineer Ferret, what's the status down here? Actually, we got through the power outage more or less unscathed here in the network area. Took a while for everything to boot back up, but it seems operational. We're still running diagnostics, but it's looking good. Seems like Arjun and Tijan got hurt, though. Oh, okay. I heard, I'm sorry. Alright, so we know they are hurt, so... Let's see, medical bay? Reproduction ward. That's not where I want to go. But why can I go there? Let's see. Oh, hospital. Please, Justina. I'm sorry, I can't. Our resources are stretched too thin already. We can't help with your pet when human lives are on the line. He's not just a pet to me, he's family. Stella, you have to back me up here. I need medicine for Kimi. The Codex states clearly that our medicine is only meant for humans in the first place. We're grateful for the exception we made in the past. We cannot afford to make another one today. Justina, you should give her the medicine. Please. Thank you. Fine, but you're bearing the consequences if we run out, Chief. Go pick him up at the front desk, Leona. I have to get back to work. Okay, thank you. We have to avoid dissatisfaction in the room here. Excuse me, can I ask you something, Elliot? Elliot? Yes, of course. Are you the chief? Oh, yes I am. And you're Elliot, right? Eric's son. It's so cool that you're chief. I want to be chief someday. Well? Who knows? You never know what the future brings. Maybe you will get your chance to become chief someday. What are you doing here anyway, Elliot? Did you get hurt? Because of the thing when the lights went out? No, I only have some scratches. I need to see Dr. Yaha because of my condition. Your condition? She gives me my medicine every other day, or else I can't breathe right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. She always tells me a new story so it doesn't get boring. In that note, she's waiting for you in the examination room. Okay, goodbye, Chief. Poor boy. What's his diagnosis exactly, if I may ask? It's a complex problem that we didn't really have back on Earth. He would probably be completely fine in a planetary atmosphere. It's a genetic disease we dubbed interstellar dystrophy. A handful of people on the ship are affected. There's nothing we can do. I'm afraid not. We tried everything we could think of. We were hoping for some breakthrough research from Earth in this year's arrival date transmission, but we were disappointed. Oh. Oh, there he is, Tijan. Wait, what's up there? Well, let's talk to Tijan first. There you are, my friend. Engineer Tijan. I don't think you did it, but we'll see. That's what I thought about the other, Geraldo. Oh, Chief. How do you feel? Had better days for sure. I was at work when the ring slammed me into the wall and I blacked out. Did it really come to a full stop? I get back down to the power node as soon as I can run some diagnostics. Do you have any idea what happened? That's what I'm trying to find out. You haven't heard anything about Arjun, have you? Who? Oh, which power node was he responsible for? No, what do you mean? I think I saw them wheel him into one of those rooms over there earlier. He seemed really hurt. But I'm not completely sure. I was still a little out of it. Let's see if I can find him. One more thing. I believe that some power nodes in the inner hull are manned and some are unmanned. Correct? I'm working B and D. I'm working B and D is Arjun's. A and C are unmanned. Why would they be? So he's B, we knew that. Arjun is D. A is fine. Does it make any difference I should be aware of? Only that unmanned nodes provide a readout of recent activity. Arjun and I can tell you what went down in the other two. Well, you were blacked out. But we'll ask anyway. God. About these large rods in the middle of the power node rooms. They receive and distribute the power to the respective part of the ship. The two unmanned ones provide a log of all nodes' recent activity. If the screen on the rod is black, does it mean that the node is inactive or broken? Not necessarily, they are frequently turned off and may break or get disconnected independently. Right now the rods in all four nodes are suddenly back up and running. How do we know? Because no part of the ship are currently unpowered from what I've heard. It was pitch black in the room as soon as my node failed. A warning popped up on the screen and suddenly it went out entirely. Did you catch what it said? It reported a node failure, or maybe multiple. Ah, okay, so it was not first. In other words, one or more nodes failed before yours. Correct? Do you know anything else about the order of events during the power out? I'm afraid not, Chief. Okay, let me see. So, the power nodes are not the ones. Of course, we knew that. This was the last one. I'm guessing this was the third to last one. We have to ask about the PDA. It's my PDA, or rather was from the looks of it. Must have gotten smashed when I hit a wall. I get back to the power node as soon as possible and see if it still works. Oh, is there anything else? No. Okay, let's see if Arjun is somewhere here. Examination room. Oh, I lied. Elliot. Lied. I don't know. There's nothing else? Okay. Who's Eric again? Oh, there he is. One of two engineers with access to the navigation room. Engineers? These are now suspicious. Because one of them is already... the bad... no, well, bad guy. I wouldn't say bad guy, really, but... okay, he's not here. Intense care room, okay. We can't get in there. What is up here? Seems like nothing. Seems like it just leads to the next level. Yeah. Okay, I can't get to Arjun. You said he's in one of the rooms. Can I find Engineer Arjun here at the hospital as well? I think I saw him earlier with a lot of blood on his waist. You should ask a doctor where they brought him. Oh, okay, I go ask Yaha. Excuse me, is Engineer Arjun somewhere at the hospital right now? I really need to talk to him about the case. Yes, but he's over in the intensive care room. Can't this wait? He's in stable condition, but he should rest. I'm afraid it's urgent. Fine, but please keep it short. I'm unlocking the room for you. I will, thank you. Oh, yes. What the heck? Is that even comfortable? Is that you, Doc? Nope, it's Chief Stella. Chief, sorry, I can't see all that well right now. It's alright. I hope your eye's back to normal soon. So do I. The dog is not sure. Alright. Let's see. Power rods? I'm trying to trace where the power outage originated. There are larger rods with screens on them down in the power node rooms. Can you tell me anything about them that would help with my case? Sounds like you already found the display on node A that logs all nodes' activity. If you want to know what went down in node B, you'll have to ask Tijan. All I know is the alarm started blaring and the lights turned off and I was flung into a wall. The alarm started blaring, so he's not the one... Okay. I woke up all wet, with a searing pain on my arm. At first I thought I was bleeding like crazy, but most of it was actually from the burst pipe. At that point, gravity was back, the emergency lights were on and the doors worked again. To be honest, I didn't have another look at the screen before I left to seek medical attention. Did you notice any notifications prior to your node turning off? I must have missed them because the alarm doesn't start for nothing. I assume at least 2 nodes failed before mine. Yeah, it has to be. Because the alarm only started after 2 nodes. So let me see. A was last. Then came C. He's responsible for... C, I think. So B came second. And D is Arjun's. So C is the one that's the problem here. Before I check this in, I want to check out what else is there. Reproduction ward. Ooh. That's kinda weird. Infographic baby vet. Whereas most people on Earth are carried to term by their biological mother. Natural pregnancies are avoided under severe in favor of breeding beds. Every parent-to-be may freely choose the genetic material of the offspring from a vast database of preserved genetic material from Earth. They may also choose to use DNA of their own and/or, with their consent, that of another person on the ship. Oh, that's pretty useful. Aiden, I barely dare to ask, but did the vats sustain any damage? We had a close call on here, Chief. A couple of them, actually. As you can see, a few vats were toppled over and cracked open. The fetuses weren't injured by the initial fall, but they can't survive for long in an empty vat. Luckily, I made it back here within minutes of the incident. The nutrition solution was already spreading all over the floor, and I sprang into action. Seems like I was able to transfer all fetuses to intact vats in time. They're all in stable condition now. I just hope they didn't get contaminated with anything dangerous in the process. You're a hero, do you know that? Just doing my part. We create all these fetuses. It makes it our job to protect them with all we got. We expect them to serve the mission one day. We need to serve them now. True. Okay, anything else here? We can get upstairs, I think. There was an elevator. I'm down there. Oh, I can only get to the psychiatry? Psychiatric ward? What? I think I'm saying that wrong. Onara! Can't talk to you? Okay. Wait, I can't get there? Okay. Okay, let's submit the evidence. It was C. Hull C. Hull C. Power node C. Should be right. Yes. Chief, I saw you submitted your results. Good work. I forwarded them to Sergeant Powell. Let's hope it helps. Go to your bunk and try to get some rest. My bunk? Captain? There's nothing else you can do at the moment. It's important that you be back to full health as soon as possible. We will evaluate your results now. I'll call you immediately if anything of importance happens in the meantime. Understood, Captain. Alright. Let's get back to sleep then. Wait. No, this is the right way. Okay. It didn't look familiar, that's why I was confused. But I think I never went this way. One more up. What the? Stella? What are you doing here? What are you doing in my bunk, Ira? I'm sorry, I think this is a big misunderstanding. Oh, I forgot that I had a cop from her, right? A message. My place got completely wrecked when the thing happened. I was told that this bunk was empty and that I could stay here until everything was sorted out. I was granted access. Yeah, I see. I don't see. I was supposed to move into the chief's bunk weeks ago. I guess that's why they thought this one was free. Sorry for jumping you like this. I'm a little paranoid due to recent events. It's okay, everything is fine. I'm sorry for the confusion. I tell Richard I need another bunk. No, wait. You can stay in my dad's bunk. It's right above mine. That's nice of you. Thanks, I request access. Of course. How are you holding up, Stella? About as well as you'd think. Everything's a shit show, and I feel responsible for fixing it. And you? I'm fine. Listen, you don't need to bear all the responsibility alone. I think there are better ways we could. Hang on. Where's Chichi? Chichi? I didn't see her. Oh no. She wasn't in here when I arrived, I swear. I think the door wasn't properly closed. Maybe it came loose during the incident. She must have run away again. I hope she's okay. Help me keep an eye out, will you? Sure. Can I just catch a break for Sorry, I'm getting a call. Oh, get out of here. Sorry for the intrusion. I'll be upstairs if you want to talk, okay? Thank you, Ava. Captain? Chief, I'm afraid there's no time to rest after all. Please come see me at the conference room on the bridge as soon as you can. You find out what caused the outage. Let's talk in person. Oh man. One problem after another. Captain Talia, I came as fast as I could. Thank you, Chief. Why are we meeting here? I need to talk to you alone. The surgeons evaluated your assessment of the power outage. You were right. Power node C started a chain reaction. Knowing this, we were able to determine the reason. The ship's engine has been turned on. What? Yeah, that's what I said. The ship was not equipped to perform a maneuver without any preparation. The engine hasn't been used in over 30 years. Perform a maneuver? We've changed course. Oh, that's why the navigation thing is offline. The engines are still running. We are slowly accelerating and changing our trajectory. Why? Why aren't we changing it? Because the navigators are locked out of their own system. At first they were completely unable to even boot it up. Now they can see what's happening, but they're unable to do anything. What kind of glitch? It's not a glitch. The system has been hacked. The programmed maneuver will end tomorrow. Once it's complete, we'll be headed towards a different star. A different star? Why? What's there? Nothing. But it is a lot closer. We could be entering its gravitational pull in just about 3 years. Oh. Can we course correct back to Euros tomorrow after the maneuver is finished? We don't know yet if the system will let us back in at that point. But even if it does, it will be too late. We will need almost all the fuel we still have to decelerate. If we allow the ongoing maneuver to finish, we won't have enough fuel to course correct and to brake. We would be able to just do one. We either arrive at the wrong star, or we overshoot the right one. Chief, I need you to understand what this means. This maneuver was only possible in a very small window of time. This is a premeditated sabotage of the mission that may have been planned for years. Whoever did this is not only has intimate knowledge of our systems, they were also able to calculate and perform a complex maneuver. Do you think they knew it would cause this disastrous power outage? Maybe not. That part did not need to happen for the plan to succeed. It seems more like an accidental byproduct. There's a complex series of steps we usually have to take to prepare an engine start. The hacker either didn't know about it, or they weren't able to pull it off for lack of time, skill, accomplices. Whatever the reason, we believe they were hoping the maneuver would stay undetected for as long as possible. The engine is set to a very gentle burn. The change in gravity is almost unnoticeable. Well, but the navigators would notice, right? But there are signs of our sideways momentum that people will notice eventually. Slanted water in a tank, a ball rolling down the hull, people tripping over the feet. Oh, I thought my balance was off because of head trauma. Listen, Chief, this will be the most important assignment of your career. Our navigators are trying everything to regain control over the engine, but they would not be able to give me any assurance. The hacker is the only person who knows how to undo this. You need to find them and make them talk before it's too late. If we do not course correct by the same time tomorrow, our mission fails. Do we have any leads whatsoever? The hack might have been perpetrated by the dissident we were already investigating. Timing cannot be coincidental. Talk to your surgeons at the security office to follow up on this. But we do have another lead. The perpetrator must have been at the navigation room to go through with the attack. Okay. In fact, they must have been there in the minutes right before the power went out. There are no signs of forced entry, so our prime suspects are the people who have access to the room. This includes navigators Nolia, Orlan and Joseph. At least some of them should be there right now. Engineers Eric and Asha also have access, but I don't know the status or whereabouts since the incident. Oh, Eric, you are so suspicious. I have granted you access to the navigation room. Have a look around in there and talk to the navigators. I know that I'm briefing right now, and are instructed to help, but don't forget that we can't rule them out as suspects. Outside of them, and your surgeons, you are to keep the contents of the entire meeting to yourself, understood? Shouldn't the people know? Don't you think the people should know? Besides, we might need their help. Chief, we cannot trust anybody right now. We tell the population that we know and what our plans are. We inevitably tell the enemy. That will be all. Let me know immediately when you make any progress. I will.
As I exited the conference room, 1,000 questions started forming in my head. If the hackers' sole intention had been to divert the ship, why did they specifically set course to the Outage system? Were they planning to orbit the star for the rest of time? I immediately felt that Talia wasn't telling me the whole truth, but I knew that prying would have been pointless. She had a habit of tightly controlling the flow of information, and in most instances, it was probably wise and well-intentioned. I would get my answers soon enough anyway.